Hey there, my friend, welcome. My name is Dr. Anthony Balduzzi. I'm the founder here at the Fit Father Project and the Fit Mother Project. And we get asked by guys and gals all the time, hey, Dr. A, I want to lose weight. What should I be eating for breakfast to lose weight? What is the best weight loss breakfast? It's an incredibly important topic. So that's why I want to shoot today's video in the kitchen to actually lay out some exact foods and recipes that we've successfully used inside our Fit Father Project and Fit Mother Project programs to help over 10,000 men and women lose over 100,000 pounds of fat. So we know a thing or two about weight loss. We also know how important breakfast is for getting the weight off. So in today's video, we're going to cover everything. You're going to get some exact recipes. We're going to cover the do's and the don'ts. I know you're going to learn a ton. So get out your pen and paper, take some notes, and let's dive on in.
FitFatherProject.com.
All right, so to get started on this topic, we need to really look at what is happening inside our bodies first thing in the morning that makes certain breakfasts for weight loss better or worse than others. And the first thing is that naturally in the morning, our bodies wake up as cortisol levels rise. And this is an important part of physiology. Cortisol is one of our body's stress hormones, but it naturally rises in the morning to give us this alert, energetic feel. It's part of our circadian rhythm. Cortisol rises in the morning, falls throughout the day. And this is important because cortisol gets a bad rap. If you maybe heard of it before, you've heard of it as the stress hormone that causes you to gain belly fat. And that certainly is true if cortisol is chronically elevated for long periods of time. But in fact, in the morning, cortisol can be one of our good friends. And cortisol can help mobilize some stored fat early in the morning. It can actually help break down fat, release those fatty acids, and give us energy first thing in the morning. So when we wake up in the morning, naturally, cortisol helps keep our blood sugar a little bit higher than normal. So if you took your blood sugar readings throughout the day in a fasted state, it's going to be highest in the morning when cortisol levels are coming on up. And this is important because our body has plenty of blood sugar first thing in the morning from cortisol. So the last thing we need in the morning is more carbs. We get plenty of blood sugar naturally from this cortisol rhythm. So what we've learned here at the Fit Father Project and the Fit Mother Project is to keep carbs lower at breakfast. So this is why for the rest of the recipes, we're going to give you our kind of formula for the perfect breakfast. What ultimately breaks down to getting some healthy proteins, because the proteins help boost your metabolism, they control your hunger, and the research shows that getting protein earlier in the day, particularly with that breakfast meal, can lead to greater overall weight loss and can reduce your appetite and reduce the number of calories you eat later in the day. So that's great. We want protein. We want some healthy fats for energy and to control that blood sugar and keep those energy levels gradual. And we want to keep it low carb. Listen, carbs are not the enemy in your diet plan. Period. There are certainly people who are big advocates of ketogenic diets, super low carb diets. And yes, they have health benefits. Yes, they can work, but they're very restrictive. And so what we know from helping those 10,000 fathers and mothers lose the 100,000 pounds is that you can have carbs, just not at breakfast. Keep those lower at breakfast and you can have carbs later in the day, post-exercise, a little bit with dinner to help you relax. That's totally fine. It's not going to negate your weight loss as long as you have the right kinds of carbs in the right portions. We'll get to that more in a little bit, and you can certainly see our free one-day weight loss meal plan below in the description. If you want the full day eating plan, that's there for you in the description. But back to breakfast for weight loss. So we want some healthy proteins and low in carbs. So how can we do this practically? Well, my first and favorite way is actually to create a breakfast weight loss shake. So a lot of us are very busy first in the morning. The last thing we can do is make some gourmet breakfast that takes lots of cooking and ingredients. So sometimes the best thing we can do is just get a shake first thing in the morning. So I have some simple shake ingredients that we use inside the Fit Father Project and Fit Mother Project programs. We make these fat burning shakes. The first thing we do is actually get a little bit of some organic berries or something like that we might like. I have about a half a cup of blueberries, which again is totally fine in the carb front. It's only around 10 carbs for a half a cup of blueberries. We have those in there. I've added in some protein powder. So whether that's a whey protein powder if you have dairy in your diet, or if it's a plant-based protein powder, we have all options laid out here. Get some kind of protein powder you love the taste of. We'll give you some recommendations and links below as well. And we're also gonna add some cacao, which is one of nature's best antioxidants. It's absolutely amazing. So this is organic dark chocolate powder, if you will. Unsweetened, powerful antioxidant, can help boost your energy and improve your mood. We put around 2 teaspoons of that in there. And we're also going to add in some chia seeds and some hemp seeds, which are a great source of healthy fats and fiber. And this basically rounds out the kind of ingredient list. We're getting the proteins, the healthy fats, and we're going to add a little bit of almond milk, ice, and a couple drops of stevia if you want a little more sweetness. And that is a perfect weight loss shake for you in the breakfast. And that's only like around 300 calories, and it's going to keep you full until lunch. So that is one great option, but that's not necessarily saying you have to have a shake for breakfast. You can certainly do some whole foods and actually make a breakfast that has, whole foods in it. And if that's the case, we recommend that a lot of people go to some really, really high quality eggs. Eggs are a phenomenal breakfast food. I know they get a bad rap because a lot of people are confused about the cholesterol issues in the egg and the yolk, but what the research actually shows is that the cholesterol in eggs is dietary cholesterol. That's different than the cholesterol you might see as your blood cholesterol levels if you get your blood work done. And in fact, eggs help raise your good cholesterol, those HDL levels, helps improve your immune system. For guys, helps improve testosterone production, and just generally is a great food if you have them in moderation. So 1 to 2 eggs, totally fine. And you want to get a high quality egg. So I have some pasture raised eggs here that are organic. And this is important because the fat of the egg is kind of dependent. The yolk has all the fat in it. It's kind of dependent on the quality of the feed that the chicken got. So if you have a high quality egg, it has more of an orangish kind of tone to it than a really bright yellow egg, and that's how you know it's a high quality egg. But 2 of those eggs, and you compare that with around let's say a half of an avocado for some more healthy fats with some veggies, is a great, great, great breakfast. And so do not be afraid to have some green vegetables for breakfast. It's kind of weird that we have a culture that says the only time you can really have salad or green veggies is for lunch or dinner. Total crap. If you're gonna do a whole foods kind of breakfast option, then I would certainly do 2 eggs, about a quarter or half an avocado, and get some greens in there. And obviously this is kind of dependent on the calories that your body needs, but I wanna show you some simple ways. This has the healthy proteins, healthy fats, we're keeping the carbs lower. And I would personally probably add a little bit more of protein to this particular meal by adding like a half scoop of protein powder to really amplify the protein target number to around 30 grams. These eggs itself has roughly like 14. So those are some ideas. And then the other third option for the best breakfast for weight loss is to skip breakfast entirely and just to drink some black coffee, or my favorite, some organic green tea. Because we've also learned from the research is that breakfast, we thought it was the most important meal of the day. Turns out it's not actually entirely necessary. There are diets out there called intermittent fasting diets where you essentially compress your eating window into 6-8 hours later in the day. So you might have your first meal at noon, and you have a snack around 3, and you have dinner around 7. So we've kind of compressed your meals, and we're skipping breakfast. That is a total viable option. It absolutely works. In fact, inside our Fit Father Project program and our Fit Mother Project program, the meal plans in both those programs have intermittent fasting meal timing setups in them. And I need you to know that's a viable option. You can skip breakfast entirely if you're not a breakfast person, and it can help with weight loss, but again, it's not like the end all be all silver bullet to everything. We need to find a meal timing schedule that works for you. So intermittent fasting might not be right for you if 1, you love breakfast. If 2, you exercise in the morning and then you want to have one of these weight loss breakfasts after you train to help kickstart the recovery process. So we need to find the meal timing schedule that fits you in your life, and we'll help you do that inside some of our free training and of course inside our paid programs, FM30X and FF30X, and those links below in the description. So you can check those out as well. I'm really happy you're here. I hope you found this valuable and it gave you some ideas. So to kind of recap this in general, you can certainly do a shake, keep it higher protein, have some healthy fats, keep it lower carb. If you want to do a whole foods options, you totally can, but again, keep it lower carb. You can include things like your greens, your avocados, things like the pasture raised eggs. And what we want to avoid is certainly the high sugar cereals. We want to avoid most of the breads, the grains, the muffins. It's not saying these foods are terrible for you, but they should definitely be limited in the morning. And we do recommend you keep your eating plan on the lower carb side of things in general. That will give you the best results possible. So hope you found this valuable. If you like this and you want more of this, give us a thumbs up and let us know. And definitely subscribe to our Fit Father Project YouTube channel by hitting that subscription button and checking that little notification bell to get notified when we publish new videos. We have hundreds of videos on the channel already. And I definitely want to also direct your attention to the description to get a copy of that free 1-day weight loss meal plan where we actually break down the entire day of healthy eating with all the recipes. So certainly we talk about breakfast, but we also talk about snack, lunch, dinner, etc. And we give you some ideas on some meal timing setups that are going to work great for you. So this is a really important deep dive, and I know because you're interested in a weight loss breakfast, you're also going to want to go deeper with us. We'll send that meal plan straight to your email, links in the description. Thanks for reading, my friend. Drop us a comment below. Let us know if you found this valuable, and I can't wait to talk to you, help you lose weight, help you keep it off. We are the Fit Father Project and the Fit Mother Project. This is what we do. Thanks for being here. I'll see you around our channel, and I'll talk to you very soon.